What Toku fans? I'm over another video viewing. Tokumei Sentai Ghostbusters versus Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger movie. Honestly, it was a enjoyable ride for fans of both series. Because unlike the next crossover movie, the Gokaigers are more involved in the story. Yeah, that's the whole thing, basically. During the battle, the Ghostbusters didn't even take part much in the final battle. Instead, leaving the Kyoryugers and the other Dino teams, which I'll talk about in the future. We'll get to that film someday, I promise. But I think I should watch the other two seasons as well. You know, Abba Ranger and Kyoryuger. Well, I say, enjoyable film. Loved it. Pretty emotional too. You have to be more familiar with the series though to get it. So yeah, like the previous movie I reviewed today, the Ghostbusters movie was released very late in the season. And you know what that means? But you don't know. I won't spoil it yet. I'll get to that bit later. So, Ghostbusters ran from 2012 to 2013. It was more of a Spec Ops type of series. Animals, and yes, they have animal-like helmets, but they're not animal-themed. They're more, I'll say, special ops, in a way. Think Mission Impossible. More spy-like. Like gadgets and technology. It was also of a parody type of film Toy made of Ghostbusters that I also want to give a review on soon. Because it's unique in its own right. So, anyway, let's get into the video. The film opens up with a narration. Actually, no, wait. I actually want to mention something before I actually get back to the review. Some news I found out thanks to the YouTuber Dozen Rider. Watch this video about it. It's information on Spider Kuramos. See, his entire civilian identity. I really did a short about his civilian identity. I didn't know his name, did not know much details. But it's new ones that came out. But who the character is. He's a narrator. You know, the narrator at the start of every episode, for the opening and the recaps. That's him. I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. I could wish I was a veteran Sentai actor, but oh well. We don't. So he's supposed to be debuting sometime this month, and he's more partial in a way. So he might be a unique guy. He can either be friend or foe, depends on the story. You know, since he's a narrator, he wants to make the story play out. So I'm curious to know how that's gonna happen, how that's gonna work. But I'm excited. Anyway, back to the film. As I said, the movie opens up with a narration about 5 powerful Ranger keys. As you know, Gokaiger, the Ranger keys were the abilities used by the Gokaigers from the previous Sentai. Who lost their power prior to that, somehow. In a year. One thing I can commit Power Rangers Super Mega Force on is having a battle of all the Sentai in it. Like, having a legendary battle was actually an amazing idea for Power. You gotta give Super Mega Force credit for that. I do plan to cover Super Mega Force, and Legendary Battle was also made as a special movie as well, which I also want to cover too. I can. But to cover Mega Force, I need to cover Mega Force. That means I need to watch Tensei Sentai Gokaiger. Says Mega Force is hated by a lot of people for a lot of reasons. Anyway, these Power Ranger keys are called the mythical or mystical Ranger keys. I'm gonna say mythical for now. Alright, my previous video I mentioned that one of the monsters has a bit of a telephone head. I think that's a Gokaiger monster. Because it's been a while, I might have forgotten. So, Anyway, I should then cut to a ship blowing by. It's a main part of the Zangyak Empire. It ended up being the nephew to the Emperor and a cousin to the prince. I just actually had an interesting idea to tie in Brack, a character from Gokaiger, as to the villains of Gokaiger. Being related, which I find is a unique idea. I mean, the suits are slightly different, but it's not that most of the villain really related. So I like that connection. I don't know if they pull that connection in Gokaiger versus Gokaiger. I don't know. So yeah, he basically trying to regather the Zangyak Empire. We were defeated by the Gokaigers and has help from Enter, one of the antagonists, the lackey to Messiah, main villain of Go Busters. At this point now, you can notice his hair is more longer and his nails are longer too. Because this takes place after, as I said, it takes place later in the season. So they made a deal. Earth will be destroyed, and that goes a line. They already got 4 of the Ranger keys. We just need one more. And sends out 5 people to send out. Meanwhile, the Go Buster, we get the title sequence. Tokumei Sentai, Go Busters versus Kaizoku Sentai, Gokaiger, the movie. Yeah. And I really want to talk about the Real Soldier versus Lupin Ranger versus Power Ranger movie. But I need to see those seasons first. Because the season cameo in that film is unique in its own right. You can find it on YouTube. I'll briefly explain that here. See, it's not just Kyoryuger and Real Soldier there, no Lupin Ranger, Power Ranger, but Star Twinkle Precure. Yeah, they not Kamen Rider, but Precure. I mean, nice opportunity to have a Kamen Rider appear too. And maybe the end of this summer movie for Kyoryuger and Kamen Rider Geeks, we have a unique ending segment with the two dance to each other's openings. It'd be nice to touch Gira and Ace interacting. Yes. Right, anyway. So the Ghostbusters are kind of having fun with their buddy boys. When an alarm sounds an attack, the Ghostbusters go investigate and an attack on the Zangyak Empire, who ship strangely like a black Gokaiger galleon. And they brought with them the Gokaigers. So yeah, they know the Gokaigers. So that proves the scene in the movie in the Gokaiger, but this Gavin movie was canon, because sometimes they're not canon. Getting there, yeah. But also, they actually have interacted prior to this, a few months back when Ghostbusters' early airings in the superhero Tyson movie. I think. And one of the superhero Tyson movie actually has Kyoryuger there. And I think the comedy season at the time was Boris, because he actually got inside Uda, I think. Yeah, Uda. I should really talk about that movie, but I need to see the specific seasons, get to know the characters. So that's going to be a long, long, long way away from now, okay? So Ghostbusters are confused why the Gokaigers are there. So the Gokaigers transfer and attack. And it seems the Gokaigers are a lot stronger than the Ghostbusters. So the Ghostbusters struggle fighting. Listen, Guy shows up. winning the Ranger keys. Oh, so that's what he was doing. Anyway, some reason the Gokai just wearing different outfits now. I have no clue why. They don't explain why they have different outfits in the film. Early on in the film. Like, why aren't they wearing their regular outfits? If you have an explanation, please let me know in the comments down below, because I have no freaking clue. So yeah. The Ghostbusters struggle against the powers of the Ranger keys. I don't think Guy knows what's going on, but something like happens later that contradicts it a bit. Anyway, Enter shows up, stealing buying the last Ranger key, but it causes a lot of problem. They're powerful. Goes to the portal open and the keys get sucked in. The only thing is the Gokaigers, Yoko, Jay, along with Gobi Key, have been sucked in. Navi shows up, who's confused. She's really confused. So the Ghostbusters have her hostage, you know. She doesn't know anything either what's going on. So it means that what happened when we last saw the Gokaigers. As you know, by the end of the final episode of Gokaiger, at the final episode, the Gokaigers went off to the Zanget, home the Zanget to take them down once and for all. But they were strong. And thanks to the new leader, they were taken out easily. Destroy the Gokai Galleon. And for some reason, the Gokaigers joined up with them. So Nami doesn't know why they joined up with them. Jay's also gone, as I said, Jay got sucked up too. Yeah. They don't know where they gone. But a familiar face shows up who's actually appeared in Gokaiger. It's also appeared in the season before that. Well, 2 seasons before that. Shinken, that's it. I think her name's Kaoru Shinken. Shinken Red number 2. The former head of the Shiba clan, sorry. Shiba. Kaoru Shiba. Former head of the Shiba clan. Which is now led by her brother. For some reason, someone copied a law story, beat for beat, from Shinkenger. I'm not joking. Look for comparison videos on YouTube. You'll see how very similar they are. Like, watch the episodes back to back and you'll see what I mean. I guess the one can come up with anything original, so they just copied the best. For some reason they changed the cockpit scenes. One thing I did like about Shinkenger though, is this Power Ranger Samurai. It's the original suits in the cockpit. Those buff metallic suits in a way. Those padded suits, they're padded, they look very unique. And some type of power up to help, like some type of armor like power up to help them strength. It's pretty cool. I didn't like how the other scenes used the word super, like Dino Charge and Ninja Steel, without, I don't know, only the super power ups come in to form the fucking Megazord bows. Sorry. Anyway, Kyle shows up with a scroll for the Ghostbusters. Said that it was supposed to be delivered on this exact day, or the exact time. Bye-bye. Time travel shenanigans. As we learn the characters are going back in time. We cut to Yoko and Jay in the Edo period. Trying to blend in. They run into Guy, Gokai Silver. Well, there's actually this video on YouTube about Sentai deaths. Yeah, they even include the comedic one from Ghostbusters. They contain 2 Ghostbuster deaths. One comes from the movie, which is more of a joke, more of a comedic portrayal. So, anyway, Guy comes up with an idea to fix instead in the past. He comes in and give Guy an idea what to do. And he's into the lab, which was made by Yoko. Explain everything to the Gokaiger. Explain everything that happened. So now, how are they gonna get there? This time travel portion doesn't last too long in the film. So, kind of pointless in a way. But at least do some emotional moments later in the film. They should have done something like that with Time Ranger. Hopping to different points of time, fighting evil surgeons. Come on. I've never seen Time Ranger, by the way. Time Ranger! Hey, that's Mecha. I'm surprised Power Rangers actually came up with the original 6 member for one of the seasons. I think I'll talk more about it when I get to that season someday. Anyway, so they're battling. Not sure how to get back in time. And now they reveals that Go-Jujun has the power, since Go-Jujun is from the future, it has the power to go back in time. Which we know of thanks to one episode. One of my favourite ones of the season, by the way. One of my favourite Gokaiger episodes. Which it turns into, we go back 1 year prior to 2010. In Samurai Sentai Shinkenger vs. Tensei Sentai Gokaiger. Their pre-season cameo in that film. It's one of my favourite ones. It's just fun how they just managed to tie that into the film. Explaining why they can't be seen. But of course, the timeline doesn't make sense. But they started not to muddle up now. Thanks to this movie. I'll get that back later. So our characters go back in time, into different time periods. They get those Ranger keys and keep them away from Enter and Zangiak. And there really doesn't have much to do in this film. And then take it part in the battle later on. So the first place we go to is a beach somewhere in pirate times. Suitable. And one of the leaders has Luca and Joe managed to find a key, but Ryuji managed to get the key. Ends up facing off against Luca and Joe. And they're pretty strong. Even the Gokaigers are stronger than the Go Busters. We do get a reference to Baton Pass though, later on. Right. Then we cut to then we cut to another timeline. We cut to 19th century England. I think it's 19th century, I can't remember. Yeah, England. We don't see any English though. I am Don. Doc, found the key. But Dom, clumsy as he is, keeps tricking the traps. And it's when Jin shows up, you know. They're not fighting though. He's more having a conversation with them. He's dressed up like I think he's dressed up like Zoro or something. I don't know. I don't get the reference. I love to have Super Sentai toys, but they're expensive. They're very expensive, guys. I can't afford them, sadly. Which disappoints me. I'd love to get some Super Sentai toys. I need to afford it. God damn it. Sorry about that. Then we come back to prehistoric ages, where Goriki is supposed to hide. And chased by a dinosaur is saved by Uda. I'm sorry I can't remember his name properly. Let me jump back to 2000. Let me go back to 2005. It'd be nice if Jim was in that time period. What season was out during that time? Maho Sentai, Magic Ranger. Well, in the West, it was Power Rangers SPD that was airing at the time. Don't forget, Power Rangers episode seasons come before, well, at least a year before, after the adapted seasons came out. Makes sense though, so they can have more time to adapt a lot of the footage for the entire season. Instead of this crappy 2-season deal. I don't know why they do that. This was Nick's fault in the first place. That's why we got the super seasons. Make it sound more interesting. Thank God Beast Mode stitched that. I may do a review on Beast Mode for Sunday, but it's only season 2 is on Netflix. Damn, should I watch it on no chance? And but we can't have Sky. We don't have Sky activated right now, so I can't record them to watch. They may end up being deleted anyway, pissing me out. Probably the only way to watch them is to buy them on YouTube. If I can, so I'll check that later. So yeah, Hiromu confronts Marvelous. We get a fun little gag of Hiromu spear chickens. Since Marvelous is eating chicken curry. So they end up fighting. So Hiromu asks why did that doesn't attack them in the first. Why are they doing this in the first place? What their true motive is. Marvelous reveals that it is to attack them. Now to cut to each point of time, each of the Gokai just explaining everything that happened. When they lost, the reason they joined up was to get closer to them to take those Ranger keys. Keep it out of their hands. And attacking them was the only way to activate them as well. Ryuji was a little injured too. Anyway, Uta and Goriki managed to arrive in Edo, Japan. Most of them managed to get away with 4 of the keys. Since Yoko, Jay, and Guy ran into a familiar face from Gokaiger. Seriously, it's him again. If you see my videos, you know who I'm talking about. I see the guy who appeared in 2 episodes. It's kind of funny how he's the only bad guy the only monster not to be destroyed. You had 2 fun episodes. It's a weird one. I don't even know. They don't even explain why he's doing back in time. Like last I saw him, it was in modern day Japan. Well, 2011 Japan. Well, 2012 actually. 2012 Japan, running a udon store, I think. It's a whole weird thing. Yeah, just look for that episode online if you know what I mean. It's one of the weirdest ones ever. Anyway. Mom says that they are hiding this themselves, but him refuses since the Yokai just don't exactly trust him. And Mama says that for the 36 Super Sentai, they're not mature enough. So yeah, Venom's trying to get with the keys. Wasn't the main antagonist to attack Edo, Japan for the final key, which is in the possession of Yoko, Jay, and Guy. That's the other guy who found it. So yeah, the Ghostbusters and Gokai just managed to right back at base. Because Usada's late. Usada, damn, I just remembered properly then. Blue just killed me. So yeah, Hiromu's going. Marvelous decides to tag along. As them and Nick go back in time to rescue them. into Mecha Battles. And Marvelous using Shinkenja power to fight through the walls. Alhumu, which uses Nick, tries with Nick to help rescue Yoko. The Hollow off. We're too strong. We don't have enough electrons to go back, go back. So next just they use some of the power in them. But he almost says it's too risky, but Nick tells him to trust them. So that's what he does. They use their power to get home, while also being shot at the same time. They took some damage during their attack, while being transported back. So I managed to get back. But the damage affected the body boys, causing a lot of damage to them as they go around. Emotional moments. We get an emotional moment of them being taken to repairs. I like that, showing how much they care about them. You know we care about them as well, because they may be robots, but like Navi, they have personalities. The Gokaigers just watch. Yeah. You see, the Gokaigers are good people as well, as you know. Not all major keys united. A lot of damage is being caused. And uses great power to destroy Earth. The body eyes are repaired, but at a cost. The electron that gives them their life also gives them their personalities. And they're irreparable. It's a really emotional moment. They could be gone forever. That's a truly powerful moment if you watch the series. If you're watching the series at the time, you care about the body wives. Because they're like their own characters. It's pretty emotional. I kind of wish Gokaiger had a One Piece reference. Since they're both pirate themed shows. And One Piece was doing the pirate thing since the 1990s. It's truly emotional moments as when the Go-Busters can't do anything. As the Gokaiger just stand all the way back and watching. Yeah. Says that they have to handle this themselves now. Just like comments that they weren't just robots, but they're comrades. Nabi's also mechanical, but she's alive too. And comedic. I kinda wish the Gokaigers appear in Kyoryuger someday. It'd be nice. I mean, come on. Gokaiger appeared 2 years ago in 2021. With two guys that are crossing over them. We don't know who two guys is. He's the 6th Ranger of Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. I actually mentioned this before, didn't I? I do want to check that movie out, but I want to see Zenkaiger first. Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger! Like, someone can... Like, Tom Shijubi came up with a potential idea for a Power Rangers adaptation. Use those gears to their advantage. Go check it out. Not a bad idea. It's clever. So yeah, anyway, anyway, another attack is happening. The Go-Busters are ready to go. But Marvelous asks them, are they ready? Are they sure they're ready to go? Are they determined? Because, well, they'll be discussing the partners if we don't do anything. So as the two teams head out. We get Eric shot of the attacks. So Nabi attacks the ship with a Gokaiger, where she explains that they got it from the past. So yeah, when the Go-Busters and Gokaigers walk towards the camera, with explosions going on behind him in a cool way. The Go-Busters wearing the shades for some reason. They like to do that. And when they stop, they just throw the shades away. I know they're supposed to be more special ops type of thing, but come on. But the scene would still be cool without the sunglasses. You know? So yeah. And Luca gets in one baka. As the two teams transform. And I see their Sentai names, then say team names. Yeah, if you don't know, I talked about this in my review on Go-Busters. But the Go-Busters in the science season never said Tokumei Sentai Go-Busters, ever. They just cut straight when I say Busters, ready, go! So I think this is one of the only times they do that. Please feel free to put me in the comments down below, but I assume this is the only time they do that. And then we get the Gokaiger speech. Gokai red, Gokai blue, Gokai yellow, Gokai green, Gokai pink, Gokai silver. Yes, I can remember the poses by heart, okay? I love the season. So yeah, and we get the usual Busters, ready, go! As they fight. All doing well. But enter someone's escape and avatars of two Gokaiger villains. I can't remember the orange light guy's name. But also someone's Bosco's avatar. Yeah. But they're proving to since it's just a fake, it's not showing us the real Bosco. So the Gokai just managed to beat them easily. They beat the avatars easily. This is Escape's only appearance in the film too. Like, she has a less important role now. I feel bad for the character. She doesn't have much important roles throughout the season. So enter Zolta. That's why she's not called Exit. I mistakenly called it Exit instead of Escape. Of course, they named out the keyboards, the enter button, and the escape button, which is clever. So yeah. Anyway, Human and Marvelous go attack the ship. No. I should take out the guards inside. Marvel says, shouldn't he get going? Everyone says he has trust in him. Nick's always trusted him, he has trust in him. That's how their bond works. It's truly good moment, so let's together take the Ranger case and destroy base inside. Now attack the bit, one of the bat says it's right. When I prepare for attack. They're being shot by a blaster. And we see a new person. It's none other than Daigo Kuririn. It's none other than Daigo, aka King, aka Kyoryuger. Yeah, one of my favorite Sentai characters out there, Daigo. He's just one of the most optimistic characters out there. They even acknowledge that he doesn't have any flaws. And that's the problem. They acknowledge that. It's just a fun season. If you can find Kyoryuger online, I suggest check it out. It's a good season. Yeah. As Daigo introduces himself as the Zuden Sentai, Kyoryuger. My mother's comments that, who else? Because he's alone. This Sentai's so suck again together. It was a fun moment. But Daigo tells him he could go on ahead, he'll hide them. Tells him that They're going so he can handle them on his own. They trust him as Daigo faces them off in a warehouse. And more Blaster Fight comes with the other Kyoryuger just showing up. Here's a fun moment with both Army and Nelson apologizing. You said he was on the date. You know, it was a fun moment for getting to know the characters' personalities a little. It's not like getting to know the Kyoryuger's personalities a little bit before they debut. So yeah, they managed to finish it off, and that's the last we see to go but Kyoryugers. Just one quick camp appearance and a quick fight to demonstrate their abilities. I can't believe it. They also say they said the Sentai names, you know? Kyoru Red, Kyoru Black, Kyoru Blue, Kyoru Green, Kyoru Pink. Yeah, the Fan Brave, the Bullet Brave, the Armor Brave, the Slashing Brave, the Horn Brave. That's what the subs call them anyway. As yeah. So a giant Megazord's been summoned. Mama tells the Go Busters to go on. They can take care of that while they take care of the bad guys on the ground. Even though the bodyguards in that condition, still best they still use them. In a fight. Wants the Gokaiger to beat their battles, but he goes big. Because there's some of their Megazords. The Go-Busters struggle again. Jin and Jay are also fighting, but they struggle. And Go-Buster is offline. System shut down. Our commander tells them to eject. The Go-Busters trying their best to revive their body rise. An emotional moment. As the beings manage to respond to them, bring them back to life. It's a truly emotional moment. You know? And that feelings have resonated with the key of the mythical Ranger keys. So next one. So the powers are used. Summon giant Ranger keys from Megazords. As they transform their mechs. Go Jujin into Daijujin from Ranger. Lionel, which separated from Go Buster, by the way, the whole Megazord thing. You know? Go Buster. So, you know, Iromu's mech transforms into the Megazord from Gokaiger. I don't know what it's called. Lionel transforms into oh yes, the Megazord from Garanger. Gokaiger transforms into the Megazord from Gokaiger. And what does Jay and Jin's Megazord transform to? The Megazord from Ranger. And Jay makes a comment. For some reason I feel at home in this. But also, it's fine, no comment. And no, people won't get it if they don't know. So it's a quick brusher. The boy actor who played Jin. I actually have the book somewhere. Oh, crap. Yeah, Maho Sentai, Ranger, Yellow, played by Hiroya Matsumoto, who also plays Jin, but the Beatbuster. So it's a 19 acknowledgement, and he got a prize as well as Match Yellow in appearance in Master Sentai Kyoryuger. So it's pretty nice acknowledgement. I like it, like how the Gokaiger movie acknowledged the actor that played Gavin was also in both Battlefield J and Denji Man as two different characters. So I like it when they include that references to past Sentai seasons. Even Kyoryuger had a reference like that, a decorated reference in one of the later episodes with the character of Nosan's sister, who actress played Deca Yellow in 2004, and came out to play the character in 2011's Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. And that episode gets referenced in the Gokaiger vs. Gavin movie. So, as they attack and manage to destroy each monster. Enter has escaped again. As we get a goodbye from the Go Busters and Gokaigers. Now, when the Gokaigers were battling, when the Go Busters were facing off with an attack, when it says, why do you care about the Earth? Margaret says that they don't. They're not dependent on Earth. Earth already has a team to defend it. So they acknowledge the Go Busters as true Sentai. Nice moment. And anyway, Mama says in comment that they were a good team. As he aims a punch at Himo and he catches it, which is a reference to the baton pass from the previous year. So yeah, you know the baton pass where the Sentai of that year, well, the current Sentai introduces the next lead of the next Sentai season for the red. As seen with her, where Gokai Red aimed a punch on Red Buster and catch it. And when he held his hands, it was a lot stronger. But it seems he's gone a lot stronger since then too. So it's a nice little acknowledgement there. So as we then cut to the movie's credits, which is a combination dance of the Go Busters ending and the Gokaiger ending. It was nice crossing over to different parts of Japan, where Kaoru may say goodbye. She was still at. Okay. It was a nice ending, seeing the Go Busters and Gokaiger just dance together. It's pretty cool. And that ends Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. Let me say that. And that ends Tokumei Sentai Go Busters vs. Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger, the movie. Enjoyable ride for fans of both seasons. I'm looking forward to do more movie reviews sometime in the future. But until next time, I hope you had a super enjoyable time watching my video. It was a super henshin time. I gotta work in my channel name somehow. I'll see you guys next time for another video. Sayonara.